All right, National Almond Day is tomorrow, but we are celebrating a day early with some great tips to add more almonds into your diet.
Yeah, we're joined by registered dietitian Christy Whale, who is giving us 3 tips we need to know about, of course, almonds and how to enjoy them. Welcome, how are you?
Yes, hi, how are you?
I'm
Thanks
doing
guys
great.
for having me. I'm so excited.
This is good. Okay, very important. Let's talk about almonds and how good they are for you.
Oh my gosh, yes. So almonds are definitely one of those nutritious foods that we want to be implementing more into our diets for so many reasons. Sorry, I'm trying to look at both of you.
You're okay. No, yeah.
So first of all, they are such a great source of healthy fats, healthy plant-based fats. So those monounsaturated, polyunsaturated fats, we definitely want to incorporate that more into our diets. Also, great source of fiber. So fun fact, you can actually get 3 grams of fiber per every 1 ounce of almonds.
Ooh.
Yes, and I feel like 2024 is definitely the year of fiber. Everyone is trying to increase their fiber intake, and almonds are a really great way to do this.
Okay, so for those of us out there who maybe don't know, like me, why is fiber so good for you?
Oh gosh, so you should definitely be trying to get across the board minimum 25 grams of fiber every single day for great digestion. It really gets things moving, which is going to help decrease the chances of colon cancer, which is definitely a big issue now.
Okay, all right. Well, let's get into what we have on the table here.
What do we got going on here?
Sure. So first, I have some honey almond granola. So I really wanted the almonds to be the star of the show. So I kept it very simple, very minimal. It's sweetened naturally with the honey, but these oats are the base, and then I have the almonds. I just chop them up in a little food processor, but you can also keep them whole or even chop them up by hand if you don't have a food processor.
Ooh, okay.
You just kind of throw all that on a baking sheet.
Oh yes. You mix it all up, get it all coated, and then you throw it on a baking sheet for about 30 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit.
Nice and easy.
Yeah.
And so you
Super
said
easy.
only thing that's really here is the oats, the almonds, and a little bit of honey?
And honey, yeah.
That's it.
It's
All right.
so easy.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks good.
Next.
All right, so
here?
this one is going to be almond milk. So this is whole almonds. This is the first idea that I had, and then this is going to be another way to get in almonds, which is going to be almond milk. So I did it in a little smoothie. I already blended it up, but you'll see here, look how good this almond milk looks.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
It looks just like cow's milk, but it's a really great alternative to cow's milk for those who can't have dairy.
Right.
So those who are lactose intolerant.
So you would suggest just downing a glass of almond milk?
Oh, sure, absolutely.
With some Oreos
Oh,
or with
totally.
whatever you're gonna have.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
And they
So
have
I
different
have-
they have different flavors too, right? That are good, kind
Yeah,
of?
they do. This is an unsweetened one, which I do like because you can customize it however you want. You can add, just like I did with this smoothie, I did the unsweetened and I added banana for sweetness and some maple syrup.
Oh, wow, that's it. So back to natural just stuff.
Exactly, just kind of like this, kept it very minimal. Same thing with this, very minimal.
right.
Tasty. Okay, now these look like the star of the show over here.
Oh
What's this?
my gosh, yes. So almond flour is my other tip for getting an almond. This is another great way. It's a great alternative to traditional flour. So those who can't have wheat flours or with a gluten intolerance, someone who has celiac disease, this is a really great way. You get that healthy fat, that fiber, and it's just, I made a traditional blueberry muffin, so who doesn't like a blueberry
It looks
muffin?
delicious. Okay, well, wait. So I have to ask because for me, I have tried to cook with alternative flours before, or bake with alternative flours,
Yes.
and it was a mess. So how do you know? Is it 1-to-1? Is it 2-to-1? How do you know how much to use?
That's a really great question. I think it depends on the recipe because there's so many things you can do with the flour. You can make it in baking, like I did here. You can also use it in like a savory dish. So you can like coat.
Really?
Yeah, you can coat like, let's say if you wanted to make chicken tenders, you could do some almond flour coated chicken tenders. So it really just depends. But I would just play around with it. Like, don't take it too seriously.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're saying almost use it like regular flour?
Yeah.
Is that so? Use the same portions and stuff? Oh, okay.
For the most part, yeah.
So you could even make like pancakes, like anything.
Totally.
And this is great. You said for people who have like gluten problems. So,
Because it's not made from the wheat flour like a traditional flour.
I'm gonna start using that. I never even thought about that.
Yeah,
Even though I
that's a
don't,
great
but it's healthier
option.
for you.
And
Great
it's
option to
crazy
get those almonds.
it's crazy because these almonds are just dried up and ground into a really fine flour. Like, who would have thought that you can make a flour out of almonds?
Yeah,
Like,
wow.
Insane.
So, all right, we also talk about just a handful of almonds. I mean, do you recommend just one handful a day, or what do you?
It's funny because I wanted to bring 3 like unique ways to
Yes.
add in almonds. So you don't have to eat almonds by the handful if you don't want to, but if you did want to, sure, yeah. I think a handful a day is an absolutely great way to do that.
All
There it is.
right,
I love
Krista, well,
it.
these are some great tips to get in those almonds, get that fiber, and you are a registered dietitian, so tell everybody where they can find more information about you and learn even more.
Sure, you can find me on Instagram at Krista Nicole Whale or at my practice Instagram at LA Nutrition Associates.
Perfect. All right.
Love
I
it.
love
Thanks,
it. So
y'all.
tomorrow, we're going to eat lots of almonds.
Oh, yeah.
That's
It
it.
is
So-
almond day tomorrow, baby. We're
I love it.
prepped.
Yeah.